This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Toy Anxiety. My name is Craig Goldberg. You are live. We are live. Everybody's live here on the Yes Have Some channel on YouTube. It is Tuesday night. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to have some fun tonight. Normally, I'm like, oh, man, it's been a week. Can't wait to see everybody. But we just did this last night.
We just saw everyone.
We just saw everybody. By the way, thank you, everybody, who tuned into the live Rancor breakdown. Not quite as exciting tonight with the Sky Striker, which is well past its funding goal. Congratulations, G.I. Joe fans. From here to Timbuktu,
I guess.
I backed it. Why not? I don't have any airplanes
I
in
can
my
tell
collection.
you why not.
I need an airplane.
Are we
Hi,
going to be talking about
everybody.
airplanes this entire episode?
I
don't know if I
Today's
can
the
promise I'll
airplane
stick around.
episode. Hello,
G.I.
everybody.
Joe's gonna offer Abby some Skittles, and she's gonna be like, "Fuck this guy."
By the way, what I love is I love toys. And yesterday, because I am a proud owner of a Ghostbusters Afterlife NFT, I still don't know what that means, but let's just stick
That's
with
a
me.
JPEG.
Because I own an image, there was this Gil Keenan and Jason Reitman exclusive Pictionary game that I watched. And they were talking about toys, and Gil Keenan was talking about how he was into Mask. That was his big thing when he was a kid, and it made him cry. And they talked about G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe. And I think we need to get Jason Reitman and Gil Keenan on Toy Anxiety. Let's get that out there into the universe.
Let's get it going.
Guys, quit writing the Afterlife sequel. We know you're working on it.
I just realized that my name is still Carl Swinson, and I'm so happy
We literally
about that.
just talked about
Oh,
it.
We were
did?
just talking
You
about
were in
it
the
to you.
conversation.
Was that part of the conversation? Was that what before we
Yes.
started, or was we already... Okay.
I don't.
Well,
I think you were present, but you weren't there.
I wasn't...
Apparently not.
yeah, I
Gotcha.
do that. I
Listen,
would just like to say I like that that's still there. It's cool.
we had a ton of fun last night. The Rancor crashed and burned. It looked like the end of Independence Day, where that thing just right back down to earth. And Will Smith stood there and said, "I promised you fireworks, didn't I, son?" Listen, let's introduce our co-hosts all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia. Ryan Dole. Ryan, what's up, man?
Hey, I'm here, and we're again day two of HasLab ending week. I guess it would be 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as Meatloaf would say, or sing. Sometimes even Celine Dion might even cover something like that.
Okay.
If we're gonna go
Alright,
Canadian and her big fat booty.
Dude,
But
I
yeah,
love Celine.
dude, I'm excited to talk about some toys because I got some.
There you go. And
Yeah,
flat,
let's do
now, Ryan, have you been losing weight? This is a question in the chat, and I think they're
It's not
saying
appropriate.
you look good, man. You look good.
Hey, you know what? Let's not talk about my body.
Yeah, commenting
Not
on people's
appropriate,
bodies.
Flash.
Yeah.
There's only one time to
Miss
talk
me
about
with
my
it.
body, and that's when we're talking about Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0.
Ryan.
Use code Yes Have Some Podcast or Toy
No.
Anxiety.
Why
I don't
Receive
think that's right.
20% off your
YHS
purchase.
podcast.
Nothing you're saying is right, but that's
You're
fine. We'll get
But good
there.
job.
We'll get there. We'll get there again. naturally.
Abigail,
Yeah, I would like to say that Ryan's knit sweater looks fantastic.
how do you feel about Carl Swinson this evening, by the way?
Carl might come back, depending on the toy news that's out there. If something breaks and it needs covering.
Can you explain to the people who weren't here last night who Carl Swinson is?
Oh yeah, 100%. We were doing our Rancor coverage last night, which we've talked about.
Which, by the way, was a ton of fun and more fun than any election that I've ever watched.
Yeah, and like when Craig told me what the idea was, which I guess it was Ryan's baby, and the idea of us covering like something that had results that were going to be like counting down the minutes till, I felt like I needed to bring out the news anchor in
Yeah.
me, and I always did that. Like as a kid, there's a lot of videos of me wearing like my
Yeah.
brother's
There's a
suit.
Halloween picture of
That's
you.
funny.
Yeah, I was obsessed with being a businessman, a man of business, and also like a
So weird.
1970s
Down
news
to
anchor.
business.
I wanted to be a
She's here for
Ghostbuster.
business.
Jake wanted to be Godzilla, and Abby wanted to, stocks.
I
don't
worked
know.
at a place called Conhugeco. It was a little room in our garage, basically. It was under the stairs.
There you
The
go.
real monster is the corporation.
Yeah, dude.
And of course, Jacob Walsh is joining us as always, all the way from down south, where even though it's the middle of winter, I
From
assume,
down under.
no, not from down under, but I just want to know: is it still hot in Valdosta? Because it's hot in Georgia still,
Yeah, it's
I mean,
like
Dude, it's cold.
North Georgia.
Can we talk about like it's actually cold
Is it
outside?
Is it cold? Is it cold in Atlanta? Today it was in the 70s. I went down to Jacksonville on Monday, and it was almost 80 degrees, and I almost just lit myself on fire because it felt like I was already on fire. So I said, "What's it matter?" You know.
In protest.
That's
Lots of
true.
people in the chat, by the way. Thank you. We got some people. Well, let's go ahead and say hi to them. By the way, we got Run with Caesars. I like that. He says, hi, YHS. Hello. Kyle Tilton says, I had more fun watching YHS than I could ever have with the plastic Rancor. Swinsonite. I was way off from Rick Cameron. Blue Chainsaw Man, Real Life Adventure. Kat Hansen, who was with us last night for very important papers. I think they're all talking about Mr. Swinson. And so on and so on. Jason Groski's here. I'm not going to say his name. Oh, Run with Caesars is back. I don't know. The chat's moving too fast. I can't keep up
Kat
with it.
wants the group to get me like a Unicron Unity to get me a briefcase so I can carry all the toys that I have gotten.
Yes,
so
But it has to
often.
light up on the inside, so when you open it, it like glows.
Like
Yes.
Pulp Fiction?
Yeah,
Like
no,
Pulp
like the
Fiction.
trap that we were looking at with Ben Eady the other day.
Yeah,
That's
did we
what I
not?
want.
I think we told Logan Kim to maybe watch Pulp Fiction. Don't
did,
don't
yeah.
let us interview 13-year-olds. We recommend.
Oh, you
movies
can
they
watch
should
Pulp
watch.
Fiction at 13.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
okay.
he's aware.
He's aware.
He's
Aware of,
aware.
like,
You
what
don't
good
treat him
movies
like
are.
he just finished filming Ghostbusters. It's been 10 years.
Yeah,
He's old enough
probably
to
doing
drink in
cusses.
Alberta.
Yeah,
He's fine.
Exactly. There you go.
he's grown up.
Well, we're going to be talking about toys tonight. We are going to talk about the Rancor a little bit, talk about what's going on in the world of toys, action figures, collectibles, things like that. And if you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button. You know the drill. If you want to see more of this on a weekly basis, you get those notifications, let you know when we're live. And also, just like Geek Dad Life always tells us to do when he's on the show, Jay lets you know to hit the like button on this video to help us with the algorithm. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to weekly pickups. Well, by the way, we haven't done a real toy anxiety in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Ryan has hosted a couple episodes of the bootleg edition.
They're bootlegs, though.
Boys
They're
are
not
back in
real.
town.
They're not. Well, they're real. They're just like from somewhere
No,
else.
it's like the custom toys of toy anxiety. They're not. It's not a real thing.
Weird paint jobs and wrong limbs.
Yeah.
I thought it was very entertaining,
And
and
last,
I appreciate y'all doing it.
and we did do an episode of Ghostbusters Anxiety where we all got our thoughts out
Mhm.
about Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is still in theaters, by the way. So make sure you are checking that out.
Mhm.
If you haven't gone for a fifth time,
Get in
Go
there.
for
I was
at
thinking
least
about my
6.
6th today. I was like, wow,
Ooh.
maybe when we're in Chicago, I want to see that just again.
just to
I don't
say
know.
that you
I don't
saw
know if they have
Chicago,
Ghostbusters.
New
Stay out
York,
of
and
the
Atlanta.
cold. I'll
Listen,
go to the movie theater.
let's do some weekly pickups. Do you guys want me to start? Because I got a little bit to show off this
Sure.
evening. By the way, in the chat, any recent pickups, things you're buying, things you're getting shipped, let us know what you got. We'll share and interact with you about your purchases, and probably you'll inspire us to buy things that we didn't know we needed,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what it's all about. Okay. First of all, I was in the store today, and I actually, in protest of Black Series, my first love, bought a vintage collection Black Series Junior, Star Wars, The Mandalorian, IG-11. I don't buy all the vintage collection figures, but I do have a Razor Crest coming, and I am going to buy the Mandalorian figures.
It is coming, right?
In theory, the Razor Crest is on its way.
Mm.
And
It's gonna show up like in season 2, just
yeah, they modified it. It's going to be a box full of broken pieces. Cool figure. Love IG-11. His role in season 1 of Mandalorian was great. Great to finally get the figure 2 years later. It's not like the old days.
Nope. It is not, but we should be
yeah.
thankful to get anything. So
Yeah, so
Mhm.
pick that up today. I think the Emperor is also in that wave, but I have that vintage collection Emperor's throne room from PulseCon, so I didn't need that. Okay, couple Masters of the Universe figures. Stinkor from the latest wave of Masters of the Universe Origins. This is a line I'm still collecting. I'm all in on. I think it's a great line. Colorful, fun. I'm never going to collect vintage Masters of the Universe. I'm never going to be able to go down that road. It's so expensive. So this gets you as close as you can get. All these great characters. And who doesn't
Says
love
the guy who also collects Masters of the Universe classics.
Well,
Too
listen.
expensive. Can't go down that road.
Listen. I'm just saying. Let me pontificate. Okay. Stinkor, got him. He's great. Jake, when you got in my car this weekend, because
Yeah.
Jake was up, God bless Jacob Walsh. My band played this weekend. He was going to come to the show, got stuck in traffic. It was a whole thing.
It was like a Christmas movie.
But we still
Missed
hung
the
out.
entire
We
show.
still went
Yeah.
shopping.
yeah.
And Jake was like, "Why do you just have random Motu
Just
figures
sitting in
just
your back
back
seat?"
Yeah. So, anyways. And then I also got, speaking of Masters of the Universe, the Lords of Power Beastman, which is really cool. I never got that original Lords of Power set that was like a PowerCon exclusive 3 years ago. So they're slowly but surely re-releasing those.
They
4 or
should
5
come out
figures.
with guitars, like for those, so that you can start your own like metal band.
Yeah.
Lords of Power.
We're the Lords of Power, and our entire goal is to take down that dastardly.
Yeah, I saw
He-Man.
Lords of Power at the Masquerade like 10 years ago.
I got some
In
more
heaven
stuff,
or
but
hell?
It was in heaven. I was surprised that I didn't think they were that big, but they really filled out the stage.
we had a question from Ben here. Has anybody found the Ghostbusters Afterlife kids in the kid version? I think he's talking about the Fright Features figures. So those have not hit retail as far as we can tell. I've been able to pick some off Amazon, GameStop, things like that. I know my
Apparently,
Trevor-
they're in Toys R Us in Canada somewhere.
Yeah, it's
So-
interesting that they weren't able to get the kids out before Afterlife came out. But
Well,
yeah.
it's not a surprise.
Anyways, okay, Jacob, what do you got?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll start with, speaking of Afterlife, I'll start with, I did find the alternate Winston and Peter that comes with the Slimer and the little terror dog.
Now, is that a Sentinel Terror Dog or a regular Terror Dog?
Now this seems to be just a regular terror dog.
Okay.
It's like a terror puppy.
Terror puppy.
Yeah, he's a little
Aw,
puppy. The little puppy.
I love that.
version.
I love that.
Yeah.
Those are cool. You got to get those for those alternate ghosts.
Yeah, that's cool to have the little Slimer whose head comes and like splits in two, like he was hit with an axe or something. I like that.
That is great. It's
Very
a great
cool.
feature.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna do one more just to go with that. We've all talked about this. Everybody already knows, but
Spoilers.
we
Spoilers
also
coming.
got-
Mhm.
We
Spoilers
also got
coming.
the 2-pack here, so got the Spangler Phoebe
Beware.
2-pack, which I'm gonna open as soon as we're done recording this episode. So
The
That's
family
awesome.
that busts.
the family that busts together.
Yeah,
Together.
don't Google it. Just
Now you
Just
should
no-
Google it. There's a lot of alternate art if you Google it.
yeah.
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 I love
But
that, and I love
spoilers,
the
no.
I love the artwork on the packaging. That's great.
Yeah,
Hey, when I
very
first got
cool.
the 2-pack, I was like, oh man, I was kind of annoyed. I thought it was like a Danny NECA Turtles figure situation where like Phoebe was way too tall or whatever, but it's because they put her up in the package.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Hmm.
once you open it up, it's they did a good job with that.
Yeah,
Mm.
for
Um,
sure.
So
Not
cool.
too tall.
Not too tall. Ryan, what do you
Not
got?
too tall, Phoebe.
well,
Just
I'll
right.
do one thing. Jake's gonna have to hammer the button down. This is not a toy. I got
Not
this
a toy.
from AJ
Uh,
Quick.
Not
I just
a
wanted to like
toy.
just throw out a flex there. It's the
Yeah.
Premiere coin challenge coin.
Aren't those
Yes,
awesome?
have some in Ghostbusters. Oh, dude. Oh, fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
This thing's made out of real 24 karat gold, diamond encrusted. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You guys.
Hey,
did a
want to hear
really
something
great job
funny?
on that.
I did not know AJ was sending that to you, so there's might be another one in that package that you got coming from me.
Oh,
Oh.
dude.
I-
Does that
I'll
mean
be-
Ryan's
I'll-
finally gonna give us bracelets?
You can give it to Chris Stewart because I need to send him one anyway.
No way.
yes.
I'm hoping Abby forgets about this, like we talked about Carl Swinson, and then she sends me one,
It can happen.
and then I'm gonna end up like Jake and just have like a bathtub full of these coins.
Yeah. Dude, that's great. I
Oh.
found one
I
of my
do have a
arcade coins.
bathtub full. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's
But
the
know what?
goal.
You can't buy them. By the way,
No,
Right,
those challenge
no.
coins were limited run, and
We have them in a silo like Scrooge McDuck.
we were partnering with AJ, who took on, I'm going to say 99% of the responsibility. Let's just call it 100%. But I did say put our name on there.
Yeah.
So yeah, very cool.
It is
Cool.
very cool.
Abby, you want, or Ryan, you want to show something else, or
Abby can go next. I got a big bag here.
Abigail, what do we got?
Yeah, I have tons of stuff. My choice figures I'll show now.
Okay.
Because I have them next to me. I got them out already. Let's see. There's a Gonzo. And now I'm forgetting everybody's name because
No one tell her what the bear's name is.
Fozzie and Gonzo. I'm just now getting into the Muppets for real. And
Just now for the last 6
just
months.
now. And these are just adorable, attractive.
What are
little-
those?
They're little cute figures from like I guess the 80s that I bought in.
Oh,
I think
you're
they're-
going later
Second
than that.
I think they're older than
You think
that.
70s, like or
Okay.
late
Yes,
70s?
I had those when I was a baby, and I'm 100 years old, Abby.
You are correct, sir. And yeah, you know,
Oh, weird joints, huh?
Fozzie
talk
can
about
have-
Well,
talk
he's
about her
got-
knees.
this-
Look at that shit.
So
NECA
Miss
make
Piggy,
those?
he can bow. Yeah,
Miss Piggy is only 1 point articulation.
Uh-huh.
Fozzie, Rolf, and Kermit are 2 point articulation.
Okay.
Wow.
Animal is 3 point articulation, and Scooter and Gonzo are 5 point articulation. These were made by Fisher Price.
I like
Uh-huh.
Craig, if you flip those around, you'll see they've got these peg holes in the back. They actually came with a stick
Well,
that
that's
came with
came
proton
up and
packs.
around, so you could have like little puppet shows.
Oh, so you could do a puppet show.
Me and
Yes.
Jake are the same.
Okay,
dumb
so
person.
I've got to collect all the ones that you just mentioned, and I've got to get the sticks so I can do that. These are fantastic.
Sticks are like ecto glow rare.
Yeah.
Man.
But
Yeah,
you need
dude.
to put the Kenner proton packs on them for a
Yes,
photo.
for
the
bad.
next
Oh,
video.
Yeah,
yeah.
100%. Oh, it makes so much sense. And while we're talking about Muppets, I want to show everyone. We were talking about not showing toys. This is my stack of not toys, but Muppets, which
Jeez.
Whoa!
Not
Jake
even
gave
a
these
toy.
to me for my birthday, and everything is great. The Muppet Family Christmas, this tape, I watched it last night and finished it today, and I love it because Sesame Street comes out and Fraggle Rock's there too, and like it's the whole gang.
It's a good combo.
It's great.
It
and,
was like last night.
the
but
turkey's an
Muppet.
asshole. It's really funny.
I kind of
Yeah,
wish it was more like West Side
it
Story.
was like last night.
I want to see Sesame Street fight the Muppets, which would not even be a contest.
When you were
I don't know,
Muppet.
man. Cookie Monster could probably like eat a few.
Cookie
of those guys.
Monster's like cutting a Dusty Rhodes Hard Times promo.
Do it, Craig.
Yeah, well, should I do a Cookie Monster voice? I don't even know if I can do a Cookie Monster voice. What does he sound like?
Cookie.
Cookie. You've never been a HasLab who failed. You've never
Wait,
had
that-
hard.
That's the Ultimate Warrior. You just
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
like
it's
the
like
Ultimate
Ultimate
Warrior.
Warrior. It's just
Yeah,
like,
we talked about this last night.
times, Cookie.
They're gonna be down on their luck in a bar somewhere, just
Hard
Yeah.
times is being a HasLab and not getting funded. Hard times is being Fisher Price and then trying to be an adult collectible. Hard times is wanting to be an SNL host but only getting a guest appearance.
Oh my god.
Say one about wanting chocolate chip, but all they had was oatmeal raisin.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. See? You could have done this, Craig.
All right.
Could
what
have done it. I'll just roll through the rest real quick. The Muppet Christmas Carol. I've watched this now 3 times.
Yes.
Just this year. I mean, I watched it for the first time a couple years ago. This is Jug Band Christmas, which I haven't watched,
Oh,
but it's Emma
nice.
the Otter.
That's
And
a
the
great
Otters
one.
are always my favorite when it comes to Jim Henson. I watched Bear in the Big Blue House, like when I was kind of too old to watch it, but I loved the Otters on that show. It's the Muppets, which is something I haven't seen, and it looks like it's probably from the original TV show and like
The
kind
show.
of
I
like
think that's a couple episodes of the show.
a word. Muppets from
Hold
Space.
it back. You're like holding it so close.
I get excited. I'm sorry. Muppets from Space, which I haven't seen and I'm excited to watch.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Put that on the room. Great Muppet Caper, which I have seen and love. This is the one where they go abroad, and I love the hotel that they stay in. And I have like a display piece, a cardboard piece from the Muppet Caper. So now it means something to me. I've got Hey Cinderella, which looks old and funny, and I'm very excited to watch this one. Then we've got Muppet Classic Theater. Can't wait to see that. Hoping there's like Rumpelstiltskin. Three Little Pigs.
You mean
Emperor's New Clothes.
Rumpelstiltskin? Remember that in Big Daddy?
Yeah.
Keep
And
going.
finally, just to finish it off, Muppet Treasure Island, which is it has some really great stuff in it, but this kid sucks. I've decided after watching it, I was like, this movie could have omitted that kid entirely and just
sure.
gone with the Muppets themselves.
Cool.
Sounds like Carl Swinson's got cabin fever.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna keep going because I've got some more stuff here. Good pickups there. Thank you, Jake, for
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you,
for
Jake.
bringing the
You're welcome.
Muppets to Abigail.
You're welcome.
Okay, Marvel Legends. I did finally get into my Sentinel, got it set up, and I decided there's no way I'm just gonna be the only collector on this channel without X-Men Marvel Legends figures. So I'm going all in. First off, we've got Juggernaut and Colossus, the Marvel 80 years set from a couple years back.
I need that.
They it was going up in price. They re-released it. You can now get it back, I think, at its regular price. Available in Big Bad Toy Store and Amazon. Two really incredible looking figures. Can't wait to bust those open.
And
Mhm.
with the
Now, Craig,
bus.
tell me a little bit about the Juggernaut.
Well, he's the Juggernaut, bitch. Okay.
Oh, no memes. Tell me.
No memes.
No
Cancel.
memes.
Hey, listen. I respect toys, okay? These are
Yeah.
beautiful toys. And by the way, I'm going to go back to Books A Million and buy that giant X-Men compendium, and I'm going to learn everything there is to learn about X-Men.
Dude,
And you
it's
quiz
no
me all
different.
day.
It's no worse than me buying Masters of the Universe. I'm just
No, it's
I'm
worse.
just giving.
But
you-
it's funnier when we gatekeep you about comic books.
Yeah, quit gatekeeping me. Speaking of love triangles, not that that's what we were talking about. We've got
Muppets?
Okay.
Wolverine,
Oh, that's classic.
Jean
trio.
Grey, Cyclops. Now, I was surprised. I was shocked at the price of this, but I went to my partners in crime, Jake and Ryan, and said, "Why is this expensive?" And
Got to have that
do you want to
gene.
make some noise over there?
I like to look at my things before I talk about them.
I guess this Jean Grey is the only way you can get it is in this pack, right? Is that true?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay, Ryan, thanks. I was definitely asking you, but
Oh, sorry. I just...
This is the part where
let's try that again.
Dude.
Ryan, is this Jean Grey the only time you can get it? It is available in this 3-pack, correct?
Correct. There was
Okay,
like a
thank
way older 90s gene that kind of sucks that came out like in 2010,
Okay.
2009 maybe,
Mhm.
but nobody cares because that one sucks.
Okay.
The one you have is awesome. I got her too.
Yeah.
It's the best one. And I love that it comes with the animated style hair and the comic book style hair. So you're you're good to go.
Let me see
It's
this
per-
new hairstyles.
It's perfect until you try to get her to stand up.
Right.
Because out of all the Marvel Legends that I have, Jean Grey is the worst one.
I'm gonna put her in
Really?
the
She has the
Sentinel.
best
dude,
hair.
she doesn't
The-
stand for shit.
Oh,
I'm gonna get her
mine's
tiled
good.
up in the
Yours is
Sentinel's
leaning against another
tentacle
one.
hands or whatever.
No.
Yours are
There's
all
worse ones.
leaning up against each other. You're cheating.
No,
Mhm.
Okay.
man.
Mm-hmm.
And then another Marvel Legends set along the same lines. We have Picard.
that's
The
the
Picard,
Picard.
the Picard
That's a good one.
set.
That's a good one.
No, this is the
a
Professor
good one.
X set with his, his whole
chair.
thing.
What's that
Chair.
extra head for, Craig?
What? The extra head?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, that's when they turn him into Pete Mosen.
Okay, do you want to know what that's for?
Mhm.
So in case
No,
you
this is
ever
when they
wanna do-
turn him into a Ghostbusters fan.
Craig,
Psychokinetic.
You wearing a fez?
do you want to know what
Outplay.
the head is for? In case you
turn
decide
it
you want to
out.
expand your X-Men collection?
Yeah.
So if you get a Kingpin, you take the head off the Kingpin, you put on Shadow Master's head. Then bang, there you go. You got yourself a new X-Men villain.
I don't know what you just said.
got
but it
yourself a
sounds
stew.
really cool.
Shadow King. Come on.
No, I'm
Come on.
about to dive in. I'm literally going to be diving in to the X-Men animated series. I got some time coming off work. I'm just
Hey,
gonna,
we
Get
were
on in
we
there.
were we were at a toy store over the weekend looking at some, and what was it? We went to a toy store, and I think one of those antique malls had some Marvel Legends, and it was kind of fun to be there with Craig and have Craig be like, all right, what do I need? You know, and be like, okay,
Yeah, it
you probably
was
need
fun.
this one. You don't need this. You know, like skip,
Yeah.
this is what you need. You know, so that was a good time.
listen.
It was fun.
It was
None of us
fun. It's
bought
fun.
any Marvel
Pe-
Legends, but
People would think it's not fun to hang out with me. That'd be really difficult, but I'm not. Sometimes I am.
it's
But we
usually
all
pretty
we
good.
all go through phases.
Before recording, you become Paul McCartney.
Okay. Jake, do you have anything else?
Yeah, well, you know what? Speaking of Marvel Legends, I did get one Marvel Legend, a new wave that's in stores now, but I got this Age of Apocalypse Magneto here. I know
Wow,
Ryan's
cool.
pulling it out too right now. It's what he's looking for. This is I'll pick up this entire wave, but this is the only one I've seen so far in the store. I think this is just it's just now hitting. I think this is the way. Go ahead, Ryan. What do you got?
Oh, well, if we're gonna go on,
I thought you were pulling up.
are we all gonna do X-Men? Because I got Legion.
Yeah, let's do it. You got Legion.
Ooh.
Did you get anybody else?
No, I didn't. I just needed Legion because I need that. I need the whole family. I got Psylocke and Captain Britain, and now I got the brother Jamie Braddock.
We saw a Psylocke over the weekend, and I was like, I need this, but I didn't want to pay the $100 that they wanted for
We
it.
also
She's
saw
a Hundy now.
we saw a
Yeah.
loose Sentinel for $1,000.
We sure
Yeah.
did.
which is insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
So
This is a good figure, though. I like these Age of Apocalypse. I will pick up the rest of these as I see them. This is cool.
Yeah. Are you getting if you decide you're not getting Legion for whatever reason, I'll send you the Build-A-Figure part if you need it for Colossus.
Yeah, I'll probably pick them up if I see them.
there you
Nice.
go. Now we had some people. We'll go in and check in on the Sky Striker here in a second. But Ryan, what else you got? Or Jake, whoever wants to go.
Jake.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yep.
God, it feels like it's been forever. I'm going to do this one really quick because I showed these off on Monster Island, but I bought these like a month ago. But I got more of those little when we all got back from New York. I got this other set of.
I
these
love those figures.
little Nagoras. There's 5 of them. And they're cute. There's a few more of these that are about to go on sale. I think this weekend I'm going to try to pick up. But
Very cool.
these, yeah, it's weird. I feel weird showing these off because we haven't done this show in so long.
Yeah, I've got so
And
much stuff
I got these
accumulated.
like over a month ago. But
Yep.
these guys are
Well,
cool,
nobody.
and
It's new to everybody else. Those are
yeah,
cool.
but I got
like
to
them.
show
Yeah.
these guys because they're so cool. Yeah.
Those are cool.
Yep.
Very
I
cool.
agree. I love those.
Love them.
Um,
Love them.
Abigail, you got a whole pile over there.
Yeah,
Let's-
I'm trying
let's-
to like keep it in like categories. So maybe I'll do the stuff I
Okay.
got from my plastic heart.
Okay.
But even before that, actually, I'm going to show off some things that friends sent me or gave me in person. This is from Austin or Ray Cameron, rather. And this is, I think, have I showed this off yet? I don't think so. It's
I
the
don't
Jar
think
Jar
so.
tongue. I've had it in my possession. It's the most fantastic thing ever. It makes no sense. It's kind of unsettling. I think it's
The Jar
made by
Jar
a potato
Sticky
chip
Tongue?
company.
There you
Yeah, the Jar Jar Sticky Tongue, which is a big. I've been chasing that and wanted it in my collection, and I really appreciate it, dude. I'll put it up somewhere real.
I thought you were just gonna throw it behind you.
No. I wouldn't want to damage this. I'm actually going to be gentle. Another thing that was sent to me by a friend is Kat gave this to me in person, actually, in a little gift bag when we were at the barcade. And this I've been coveting from Jake. These little.
Wow.
I mean,
thanks,
you may as well jump in and tell them what this is, Jake. It's a little tiny, adorable Godzilla cat that's pink with gold flecking, and it looks like something that I could get on Animal Crossing, and I love it. I don't
His
know.
name
who
is
made it.
Nagora,
Okay.
and yeah, it's cool.
Just the cutest goddamn thing I've ever seen. And
What are you
another,
laughing at? She didn't know the name. I was giving her.
No,
a-
I just-
Ryan's laughing at the chat. So am I.
what is the chat saying?
We're not going to read it, but we'll
Yeah.
just keep going.
Okay, we're all now
Wait.
trying to read the chat.
Now we're all trying
Yeah,
to read it.
I know.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
Sorry.
Keep going.
Sorry.
keep going. Keep going.
No, Craig I love him. Okay, so this is a God, I keep showing off things I don't know the name of. AJ Quick has to tell me what the name
This is AJ Quick.
This is AJ. If no one's seen him, then yeah, this is him. This is a little space like a tea like attendant or something, someone who serves.
Why are you looking at me? I have no
I don't
idea
know what
that
this is, but
Which
I'm
X-Men
gonna tell
character
everyone.
is that?
No, I'm gonna tell you what this is. When I went to my plastic heart the first time, I remember taking a picture of this and being like, I don't know what that is, but I love it. And seeing it the second time we went, and then this the third time when we went recently, I decided to buy it. It's like $110, and it's something that for me is a barge. And
That's a barge right there.
I have it. I have this figure in front of my Stephen King sign book, and it's in like the DTOF. It looks really good, and it's something that for me is like a, it's I can carry a briefcase and wear a suit and have this figure at home.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Even
can
if
have
I
that
don't
at
know
your
what
office.
it is, it's
You have that
expensive.
to your office next to all your diplomas and awards.
Thank you. Yeah.
Listen.
the light on those.
Craig's buying Marvel Legends. I dabble in Masters of the Universe. You can buy a toy that you don't know what the fuck it is. Who cares?
Right.
I'm gonna start buying NASCAR toys.
I've still got more, but if Jake or anyone wants to jump in.
No,
Whoever,
I
yeah.
can go.
Oh, I'll go next.
Okay, cool.
So I was able to get my hands on these bad boys. I think they count as a toy. They're from NECA, so we'll just go with it.
Oh, cool.
It is the 1989 Batman grapple gun or grapple launcher, because Batman doesn't use guns. Let's be real, folks.
Well,
And
yeah.
I also got the NECA Batarang as well from the 1989 Batman, which I'm going to throw at people outside. If I think they look sketchy or might be doing a crime, I'm going to throw this at them and then punch them in the neck. And then just like, where are your other drugs going? And then like go after them and stuff. It'll be fun. And then I'll ask women how much they weigh. How much do you weigh?
They love that. Everyone loves that. No, again.
Yeah,
Don't
they
do
do.
it.
They do.
Yeah.
That's right.
You get
I
Vicky
lost
Vale.
weight so that I can like grapple gun heavier women. Like that's what I do.
All right.
Or at least heaviable people in general, not just women. I'll save anybody if anyone needs saving.
Save yourself now.
Let's be real.
Okay, keep going.
Maybe I'll save myself by
Backstep.
passing the next thing on to Craig. Craig, what did you get?
I have another Masters things. That's not a good sentence.
Yeah.
go to
What do you
jail.
got? Let's see it.
So
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
got the Eternian Palace Guard, which was, I think, an exclusive Big Bad Toy Store. I'm not 100% sure.
Hey, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I literally saw that in Big Lots today.
What?
Yep, almost bought it just because I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Literally
in Big
saw that.
Lots? Oh,
Saw
boy.
it in Big Lots today.
Well, we need a live report on that because this is supposed to be an online exclusive, and
Yeah, dude.
most people haven't
And
had
we
their-
paid good money for it.
So I should go back and buy it.
we didn't use our
Yeah.
Big Lots bucks to get it.
Yeah.
Um, so I actually got 2 of these, and I haven't opened it yet. Obviously, I don't know why I had to say that. Abby, keep
Oh.
going because you got a bunch more stuff.
Yeah, I do have a bunch more stuff. More things that I got at my Plastic Heart in Brooklyn. This is a thick cat. I think this is Billy Goods is what the name of the company is. And this cat looks a lot like Gizmo. Check out the detail on the back because that's what I'm all about.
Oh, nice. He's a
Detail.
chunky
Yeah,
kitty.
which stands out because most of the like cute cats are very tiny and like
And
keychain
neutered.
size. Yeah, and they don't represent that like demographic, which is the kind of cats that I have and love and care for. So
They
I really
just
like
won't
that.
quit eating.
Yeah, and they'll just boss me around until I give them food. It's fantastic. This is a Lil Bee dumpling, which is I'm now a collector of these ambient lights, which are made. I don't know who they're made by. It doesn't really matter, but they're sold at my Plastic Heart. And I have the Tato light, which I've talked about and brought on trips with me to put in the bathroom because it's like a calming piece of home to have with me. So I highly recommend these lights. They have like a variety of them. There's a mushroom that I'm coveting and really need. It's just great. They remind me of again Animal Crossing, like things like the gyroids or whatever. Like you can
Do
get
they
'em all,
work
put 'em
well
on your-
with your like starlight that you have and stuff too?
Yeah, you know what happened to that, Ryan? It got rained on. I put it out for Halloween and that
Oh.
whole thing broke. It's a bummer. I'll
You
have
know,
to get
when
a
you
new
go
one.
outside, there's already stars.
Yeah, but not like disco blue ones that have like a misty cloud backtone to them.
Right. Okay,
Mhm.
that's fair. Plus,
All right,
maybe
Peter,
the
my
possum
light.
wanted to enjoy it. Little Jerry probably really appreciated it for a while.
Jerry. It's Jerry.
What do you got?
Everyone loves Jerry. Should I keep going?
Well, I have something that I wanted to show off because you guys are showing off all this stuff from My Plastic Heart. Now, I don't know the name of the artist or the company who makes these, but this is something I saw and I knew I had to have. This is this figure is called Ghost Boner, and it's a little ghost with
Oh, we're gonna get monetized now.
Wow.
Now we're definitely
I'm
taking off
just
the air.
listen. Talk about using Manscaped.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Well, this thing's. I mean, clearly he's smooth as a goddamn pool ball cue. Ball
Manscaped.
thing. Anyways, this thing's hilarious, and I bought. I think one of the last ones, and I think they're coming out in different colors, and I don't know why it exists, but it's funny, so I bought it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I like it.
I thought we were a professional podcast, but that's out the window now.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
I
I
mean,
thought of all people, you'd be really psyched about
Dude.
Ghost Boater.
someone
Well,
needs
yeah,
to
I'm
rein
mad because
Craig
I don't
in.
own it.
You want it.
I love it. I think he's great.
I'll put links up to my plastic heart in our stories.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Great little store.
Megan was asking.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I don't think that's a mustache. He just has a little, he's got like a thick upper lip.
Is
No,
it
that's a
duck?
mustache.
Oh, that's a mustache.
That's a
Okay,
mustache.
Dude,
Listen.
I
Is
know
it?
mustaches.
Yeah. One
Sort of like a
hundo
duck ghost.
mustache.
Hold up this comment. Hold on. From Subozer. Less Ghost Boater, more Rancor. I agree. I would gladly trade this thing to get my goddamn Black Series Rancor. But, okay. Anyways, Abby, keep going.
Cool. I got this at I always say Tokyo Toy Town, but it's not. It's Toy Tokyo. And this is a really cute little like US Olympic Hello Kitty like soft figure, which I may as well take out real quick because
Whoa, opening
Whoa,
it. Go
whoa,
for
yeah,
it.
but
Whoa.
it's like, of
Heck
course,
yeah.
if it's plush, I literally, it's not that I respect it less. It's just like, it's
What do you
plush.
respect plush?
It's plush. I respect plush, but I don't need to like be too like cautious with it. I want to
There you
open it up and play with it. Which is, this is so cute. I was really into the 1996 Olympics, and this Hello
Who
Kitty reminds me.
wasn't?
Yeah, dude, the gymnastics team, Carrie Strug, just everything about
The
it.
NBA All-Star team.
Yeah, just so good. I'll show off the rest of my cute little. These
Jake's
are
gonna
some
drop a super
Smiskees.
chat if we keep talking about sports.
I know. Also, do I have any other sports related stuff? This is a big bobblehead Smisky that Craig gave me for my birthday. And then these are little Smiskies that are toothbrush holders. Just the best. I love these little dudes. They're my favorite. I got at the not flea market, but the antique mall in Marietta. These are Valentines from Star Wars Episode 1, which I love chasing old Star Wars Valentines. I've got the Attack of the Clones ones.
What
And
a
I'm going to be
weird-
sending them to those that I love. So
Yes.
let me know if you want one. I may not. We'll see if I give it to you. The E.T.
They're like,
extraterrestrial adventure book.
are you an angel?
Yes.
Oh, I got them somewhere here too, because Abby sent me a box as well.
Yeah, I
That's
like
how
to
much
send them
she
out,
loves
like, for
me. I
real.
got an entire box.
Yeah,
Thank you,
of
by the way, to
Valentine.
Blue Chainsaw Man for putting that link to My Plastic Heart.
Thank you so much.
Tonight's episode's not brought to you by them, but we did buy a lot of shit there. So
We do love them and would
Um,
love to just be in that store all the time.
We love them.
another funny comment.
What's up?
I see
You
what you're
didn't know we were
about
live. It's
to pull. That's so funny.
Anyways, yeah, we love you, man.
You
We
got
love
recognized.
He like just he didn't know he was live. That's really funny.
Dude, that's great.
So,
And yeah, I've noticed, Ray Cameron, if you don't get a Valentine, Abby hates you. That's not true. I love everyone. But I didn't get to do Valentine's exchanges when I was young because I was homeschooled. It was just like I'd make one for my brother, he'd make one for me. So I like to send
That's the
Valentine's. It's
saddest
the
sentence I've ever
saddest
heard.
thing ever. So I like to send them out.
okay, real quick before we keep going, because I got a couple more things to show. I did want to go ahead and get in there and take a look at where we are with the Sky Striker, because I know there are people interested. It doesn't end for 2 hours. We will not be staying on till midnight tonight.
Do it.
Or we could. I got no other plans.
Gotta order. a
Dude, we got
pizza.
lots to talk about.
But right now, the
What do we
Sky
have?
Striker is at 13,926.
Ooh. So it unlocked Scarlet.
It unlocked Scarlet. The next unlock is at 16, and then there's another one at 18. I think I mean, it's growing rapidly throughout the day. I mean, it wasn't even funded as of this morning. So,
The Sky Striker took a look at that Rancor and said, "I can fly. I'm pilot."
Yeah.
I'm pilot.
That's all it takes.
Oh man. And I loved there was that post from Hasbro today where they said something along the lines of like, this is what it's all about. We know you're bummed that the Rancor didn't happen, but we offered it up as a dream project and the people spoke. They just don't want it. And it was so
Condescending.
It was condescending. And you know what?
Of
I
course
think
it was.
The G.I. Joe team and the Ghostbusters
Yeah, I
team
have more heart.
put so much effort into like the
Dude, they were
marketing.
hustling
Mhm.
today. Like the
Emily put up a
G.I.
video
Joe
today.
team.
Yeah.
The G.I. Joe team went on live on Instagram today and did a whole other spiel about parachutes.
Yeah, they did the whole demo of the parachute.
Yeah,
And
like
then I
insane.
don't know, but we'll
But yeah, we'll get into it.
Yeah, pisses me off. Okay, Abigail,
Yeah.
you got more?
Yeah.
Couple more things?
Couple tiny things. This one was wrapped by the.
This is the most you've ever gotten.
I know I have so much stuff. This
This
was
is what happens when
wrapped
she's
up
not
by
on
the
for a
person
month.
at the antique mall. This is a Universal Studios mug, which I collect those for sure. But it says Bernie, and it's very cute.
Uh-oh.
It's got a new assortment of characters
we
that
got
I
political
don't
here,
have.
folks. That used to be
Oh.
Bernie Sanders mug.
I'm feeling the burn with this coffee. This is an even better mug, to be honest. Let's just be real. It's a Toys R Us Times Square, New York mug that has like 3D detail to it. And I love it because I never got to go to that store. And we watched, there's a documentary about it.
I mean, it's the most famous Toys R Us of all time.
Yeah. And it's the one where like Phantom Menace stuff was out. It was like I know it was everywhere.
It was a
but
big deal.
It was a big deal.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Yeah,
And I
so-
like to have a little piece
It had
of that.
the wheel thing. Why can't I speak? What is
It
that?
had a wheel, apparently.
Like a
Like a Wheel of Fortune?
game.
No, like the ride.
Like a
A
wheelie?
Ferris
wheel?
wheel.
That's it.
Ferris wheel?
A
Wheel of
Ferris
There
wheel.
was also like a big Jurassic Park display in there for a while.
It's true.
Yep,
they had a
yep.
big animatronic T-Rex in there.
Yep.
And
You guys
actually,
should
their-
you guys should
Arcade.
I know what I'm
respect that.
watching on YouTube.
Their
tonight
Jeffrey mascot was a live giraffe.
Yeah.
That's
not
why they
true.
got into trouble.
Didn't go so well.
Ferris wheel
Didn't go
took it
so
out.
good.
Jeffrey was decapitated at Times Square, New York. Let people know that.
No animals were harmed. in the
All
making of
right, this is your
podcast.
last thing?
Yeah, this is my last thing, and it might be my favorite. This is just a little cute. It's called Yuki. Evolution is the series. This is a number 4. I don't even know like the background other than this is a really adorable little colorful dude that has like half of
I
his
love,
inner body exposed.
Those are cool.
That's really cool.
Just
Yeah.
like fucking cool. It's like they made
It looks like ice cream. I want to eat that.
Yeah,
He looks
I
like
know.
Easter.
It's everything to me. It's got
Yeah.
it's got pastels, and then it's got kind of like the weird grotesque detail. Like there's nothing better than that blending of like really lovely with kind of scary. And I love this little dude.
So I like that a lot.
Thank you.
Ryan and Jake, do you have anything else?
I do.
Jake, go
I
for
do.
it.
I got
Good.
one last thing.
All
It's
right.
pretty big.
Okay. I got the second wave of the Diamond Select Lord of the Rings. We got a Nazgul and Frodo here.
Nice.
Nice.
He's up trying
Well,
to.
Have you
collect
opened
the
any of those
entire set.
figures?
No. I got there was one wave before these, and then I got the that like Comic Con exclusive that I ended up finding at Dragon Con, but I haven't opened any of it. It's all just sitting in boxes in the corner of my toy room because my toy room's full and I have some work to do. So everything is still in boxes. But these, I like these. These look pretty good. So
Cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to collect that line from the beginning.
yeah, well, that was why I went for it because there's so much of the older Lord of the Rings stuff. There's a lot of it, and it doesn't look great. So this was a better. I think this was a better choice to start something new.
Yeah,
Do you want me to keep going, or Ryan? Do you want to do? I got 2 more things.
I got one more thing. It's going to be pretty cool though.
So you'll go at the end. You want to go
Okay.
at the end?
Yeah, I'll
I've
go.
got
With, yeah.
I've got a blind bag to open that I didn't
You're gonna
realize.
open a blind bag?
It's a Godzilla soft vinyl.
Well, let
blind
me
bag.
show off a couple things.
Go ahead,
and I'll
Greg.
finish out.
What
So
you got?
this came in, which is the. Do you have a scissor?
A scissor?
No, don't. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'll just.
You'll
It's
just manhandle the box.
no,
I
I'm
can
not-
grab you scissors.
it's
it's
fine.
not a
Here you
big-
go, Craig.
Thank you. This
Pass
is the PowerCon exclusive Faker and Duplicat. Everybody knows what it looks like. You've all seen it, but I just haven't
Ooh,
taken
that's a
it out
controversial set, Craig.
of it. It is a controversial set. How dare Mattel rip off the customizing community? I don't know. I don't get into the details. I just buy the toys. Okay.
Customizing's not real.
Um,
Customizing is just fan fiction in 3D.
Whoa.
By the way, speaking of PowerCon, it was announced today that for the first time, PowerCon is moving away from California
Oh.
and going to Ohio.
That's so
Oh,
lame.
So, yeah.
That's not nearly as good.
And
Wow.
by the way, to the people in the chat, we are going to be talking about HasLab stuff in just a minute. We're
It's
almost
coming
there.
up.
Yeah, we
We're
take
almost
forever
there.
with this whole like weekly pickup thing.
Yeah, because it's
Well,
awesome.
we
we
have
kind
show
of did
and tell
like
each
an
other.
hour of HasLab stuff.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
True.
All right.
We're getting there.
True.
Last thing I'll show off is the NECA San Diego Comic Con exclusive from this year. The Catwoman from Channel 6 box set. Cannot wait to open this thing. Been waiting for Toy Anxiety to at least show it off in the package. Here it is, all of its glory.
Could you not?
God damn it. Vern, Burns, Irma, April. Can you guys see it?
Mhm.
April.
No, that was good.
I wish it came with Burns' girlfriend who hates turtles.
Yeah.
She's like, I hate those turtles. I wish you would murder them and put them in soup because I would like to have turtles for lunch. I just don't want to see those stinky turtles in the office.
April, you're not going to hang out with those hideous turtles again, are
Oh
you?
my god.
April.
April, you're never gonna get a boyfriend.
Yeah, Irma. Irma's like, I'll date anything.
Anything.
Jeff Goldblum should play Vern in a Turtles movie.
I like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, so okay, that's my
Okay.
pickups.
Mm.
You're all
Jake,
good?
you got one more?
I got 2 more.
Okay.
I want to take as long as possible because I want these dudes who really want us to get to the HasLab and just get annoyed. Speaking of Ninja Turtles, I picked up,
That's cool.
the party wagon from Walmart. Have you guys picked this up yet?
Yeah, I have it.
I don't
It's
even
great.
think they
Yeah,
exist in
it's
Canada, but sure.
great.
No?
Yeah. It's cool.
It looks cool. I mean, the box is. I just like the box. I don't know if I'm even going to open this. I'm just going to leave it like this.
Do it.
You know, it's just a pretty display piece.
It's great.
Mhm.
I'm not opening mine, but I have it
Yeah.
open.
I got one more thing. I'll go ahead and knock it out. I did pick up from a toy store in Jacksonville. I did pick up this Series 2 Dino Rider Pachycephalosaurus.
Oh,
So-
dude, that's hot.
Yeah, picked up.
I wish
this
JK
guy.
was here to explain to me what that was.
Well, it's a dinosaur with a man riding it.
Riding on it.
Mm.
That looks like a Pachycephalosaurus type creature.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
does.
probably, since that's exactly what I just said.
That's
Mhm.
Vegisaurus, Lex.
Now
Oh.
they had a few Dino Riders, and they had a couple that were complete, and they had a complete T-Rex, which is insane. But this was the only figure that was kind of like the money was right for this one. Some of the others were a little overpriced or missing too much. This one I really liked. Series 2, I don't think I have any of the Series 2 stuff, but yeah, this guy's cool. He's fun. Dino Riders, there we go.
Yeah.
Speaking
Abby,
of,
did you have
That's
one
I have
more
a
thing?
ghost boner
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. You're
Still
still
a ghost
rocking
boner?
that. Yeah, I
Okay.
have a Godzilla
Damn.
soft vinyl puppet mascot to open. And it looks like there are
Go really slow.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different options of what I could get.
Wow.
Part of me wants to
Wow.
have Craig open it and try to tell me what he thinks it is.
Okay. Here it goes. So I'm going to open up this
One of
Godzilla
these.
blind bag. Oh, I hope I get the. I hope it's somebody I know. Here we go.
Craig only knows Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla.
Why? Ray Cameron says to call my doctor. He might. Is something
What?
wrong with me? Jesus.
What's happening?
First, I got to find a doctor.
You look good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's
I feel okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you've looked worse.
You used to look like this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, boy. Wow.
That's
Oh, you guys are
gross. I'm
married.
sorry, everyone.
All right.
We should- Wow.
What
we
do you
should get
got?
together.
What
The
do we got?
blind bag. The family that busts. Here we go.
The family that quotes together.
Oh, I
Yeah,
believe his
on
name is
camera.
That's Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Hey.
That's Godzilla.
I got Godzilla.
Is that a
You got-
specific version?
This is the Japanese
Yeah.
version known as Gorgia.
Okay.
So
Shin
there you go.
Godzilla. His name
This is Shin Godzilla in his final form. We're talking middle of the city,
No,
just
not as
standing
final,
there,
but
standing there for a while. People are
Uh-huh.
like, "What's he doing?" They're like, "Oh,
It's
he's
fourth
standing
now.
there."
Evolving
All right,
from
Ryan.
the inside.
All right.
Thank
So,
you.
for any of you guys that are fans of toys from the 80s, the creator of this certain toy has been making more of them. And he's been doing exclusive ones. And I got one as an early Christmas present from my boy Tyler. I now own a bug.
Hey,
Whoa!
Whoa.
And this
boggling.
is
Boggling my mind.
Boglin. Yes. And they got like the old school style packaging
yeah,
with the story
Those
on
are-
there. So this is the Halloween one.
those are in Walmart's. Those are showing up in Walmart's. I don't know if if the Halloween specifically, but the new Boglins are showing up in Walmart's. Which
I
is
did not know much
amazing.
about Boglins until recently. A friend of the podcast is a real Boglin head, I hear.
Mm.
But anyways,
But I'm pretty stoked because these things
Yeah, that's
are
cool.
amazing. And the eyes still look really cool. It's really hard to kind of see it, but
Yeah, my Dino Rider is cooler, but it is cool. So.
Whoa.
I don't know. Maybe if yours was
You
in
guys
the box.
seen this cat?
Let's talk about
Have you?
this.
Are
let's
we
talk-
gonna just flex? Hey guys, let's see how far
let's
we
flex.
can get this
Where's
here.
my-
No
Everyone,
flexing.
put up your favorite toy. What's your favorite toy?
Well,
And
mine's
we'll let the
vintage,
chat-
yours isn't. So.
I'll tell you what, by the way, we're about to talk about HasLabs. I promise. It's coming up next. But first of all, we got to talk about this.
Mhm.
Check this out. Crip Creepers. This is Mini Munch. We sold out in 45 seconds.
Oh, dude.
Yes, Tony Taylor, YHS, with incredible artwork from Beducci Studios, has started a toy company. We've done 2 releases so far. The response has been absolutely amazing. We have 1 Mini Munch. I just want to give this away. So the comment that makes us laugh the hardest in the next half hour, you're going to win the last available.
Oh, also,
Mini
don't be a
Munch.
tryhard because we'll know.
Oh yeah. No jokes. Okay.
Yeah.
It's got to be pure and organic.
I want to laugh.
Yeah, I want to have a good chuckle that just comes from deep within inside
Yes.
me,
We'll tell you
and then just
when we
out.
laugh.
But stay
But if
tuned to Crip Creepers on Instagram, Crip Creepers Toys, I should say. We are going to have more drops and more exciting announcements very soon. And thank you to Tony Taylor for the incredible work. This guy is really cute. We sold all of them really quickly, including the Shadow variant. So thank you guys. No bots, no controversy. I shipped out all of them. So unless the bots have home addresses, then it was all. It was
I
all
did
good.
not
Right.
receive my muncher. I would like a replacement.
Ordered 10 mini munches just to throw away. LOL. So, anyways, let's give away a Crip Creeper tonight, a mini munch figure, and go follow us on Instagram at Crip Creepers Toys. Okay, HasLab updates. Let's get into it. Let's talk. It's been 24 hours almost. We had a ton of fun last night. The Rancor failed. It was a spectacularly close.
Yeah.
What was it? Within 500. I was bummed. I'm a Black Series collector. I really wanted the Rancor. I did have a lot of fun with this stuff. Ryan, you've been a Star Wars collector a long time. Are you surprised? Do you feel like this could be a wake-up call for the Star Wars team at Hasbro? Do you think maybe they knew this was coming and they gave up a couple weeks ago? Like, because I've felt a lot of emotions about this.
Dude, I'm kind of in the same boat as you, where there's this weird mix of emotions, because it's like, I am surprised it didn't back, because like I've seen the weird merchandise Star Wars puts out, whether it's an exclusive or even just at like a Disney park or whatever, and people just eat it up. So I am a little surprised. But also at the same time, I don't know. It's really weird, because it's like, I don't think it's a wake-up call either, because clearly from the email they sent out was like, well, you asked for it, but I guess you really didn't want it, so this is on you. Right? Like
Right.
they again, like when they said, like, the Razor Crests, oh, you guys ordered too many, so now they're going to show up late. It almost seems like they kind of keep piling the blame on us, the fans and the collectors, for some reason, as opposed to like maybe looking inward and being like, hey, maybe I did something wrong. Because I'm hoping that's what the case is. And I don't want anyone to lose their job, but I also feel like the Star Wars Hasbro team needs a reset button.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I think, we talked a lot about it last night, but I thought about it a lot today, because I really was bummed, because it is something I really did want. I thought it was really impressive. I know, like, I never questioned the quality was going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I think the way it was rolled out was problematic. The fact that there was all these competing HasLabs, and the fact that I think it's up to a marketing team to market the product and make me want it.
Right.
The
Yeah.
G.I. Joe team has made me think that, even though I'm not a G.I. Joe collector, that this is the greatest jet that's ever been released, and if I miss out on it, then I'm going to feel left out. And the Ghostbusters team has made me feel listen, I was going to buy it anyway, but between the way they rolled it out, getting Jason Reitman involved, the Adam Savage video, it made me think like, this is the greatest Ghostbusters toy that's ever existed. You need this. The Star Wars team was like, they were well into the whole thing before they even showed us like a prototype.
Did you see what's on Disney Plus right now?
What?
There's the making of Black Series toys. They just put on there where they go into Lucasfilm and Hasbro and talk about the making of the Black Series Boba Fett and Fennec toys. And it has me going like, where was this for the Rancor? Where was this for anything? Like, it just seems like they kind of kept going out and they'd be like, so we have a Rancor and this is how far his arms spread. I hope you guys like it. I know you guys have been asking for it for years. No one's been asking for it for years, but it's just like it was totally weird. I saw a lot of sad comments today, and some of them I actually kind of had to agree with in the sense of like, are you actually listening to what the fans are looking for in this stuff? Because like for years, like again, remember when not when the barge came out, before the Razor Crest was announced, and they said there's going to be a new Star Wars HasLab, and you and I right off the bat went, "Hey, I bet you it's going to be a Death Star playset."
Right.
This is what the fans have been asking for.
Right.
We've had 2 HasLabs since, and we still haven't seen that.
Right. And I was bummed when the Razor Crest was a HasLab, but I mean, they sold 30,000 of them or whatever. Like it just
like
didn't
first
matter.
hour.
Yeah.
It was
Because
crazy.
the hype was real for that.
The hype was real. And the thing about the Star Wars team is like, they added the Malakili way too late.
It's like they were set it up to fail, like it was a patsy or something.
You have to understand something. Even if you're not a toy collector, if you went up to any knowledgeable Star Wars fan and said, hey, if they put out a Rancor and it came with one figure, what should it come with? I think 90% people go a Rancor Keeper.
Yeah, and the other 1% would go Ula.
Right. I know there was a big deal about, listen, there's not going to be a Ula and there's not going to be a Leia. Those figures are never going to happen because...
Yeah, no more women figures. Women don't sell, apparently.
No. It's not because of that.
That's not why.
It's because...
I know that's not why.
I know that's not right. No. But Disney is not going to put out females that are depicted as like slaves or prisoners. It's just not
Remember
going to happen.
before Disney and they could just release whatever they wanted and
I
like
do
life
remember.
was good?
Let me ask you guys something about this thing. So like I love Star Wars, but I don't really collect Black Series. I pick and choose what I want and just buy a few things here and there. There was never a point where I was going to buy the Rancor, but like people were just like, was the core group of like Star Wars Black Series fans like were just disappointed it was a Rancor, period?
No. I think this is what it is. I think that Black Series fans were excited about it, but they convinced themselves that it was going to have these really great add-ons.
Right.
And when you have the mindset that the tiers are going to be really great, and then it was just like one after another, not great. It was literally a Gamorrean Guard, which was a repack, a Salacious Crumb, which is a repack, and then a new version of Luke, but they put out 3 Lukes a year. And then the cardboard and the bones, which I actually liked. I
actually like that too.
I think if they would have come out and said, your first unlockable tier is the Rancor Keeper, Malakili, with an exclusive swappable head, crying face, immediately people go, oh, we gotta have that. That is a must-have. And then you make your next tier. Maybe the next one could be like maybe a nod. Maybe it's the cardboard. Maybe it's the bones. Maybe it's the Luke. And then you have a third one. Make it just something more obscure. Like make it
a yak face.
There's 50 aliens in the Jabba's palace. You don't have. It doesn't have to be Ula. It doesn't have to be a repaint of the.
Dude, they should have just done an homage to what they did with the barge. They should have done a 6-inch yak face with the coin.
Oh. Exact. That's great. That's a great idea.
That's incentivizing.
I stand by that. The tiers shouldn't matter. The product itself is what you're paying for, and that should be the fucking pack has stickers. Is one of the tiers.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Fucking that's the dumbest thing possible, and it fucking blew everything away.
Right.
Yeah, right. And again, too, when you take a look at the pack, it's still you still need to get an Alice frame. You still need to find Spengler's wand.
Yeah,
But it's like the pack itself.
but it's still
People
made.
still wanted it,
Right.
And that
The
was
Rancor is they kept talking about the paint applications and the articulate. At the end of the day, it's a standalone. It could be a statue and be just as impressive.
It's
right?
weird because I feel like the Rancor is something that should have been like a quick set. Like that should have been like, yeah, of course, let's buy a Rancor. And then it was just like, oh, but what? Like it was.
Yeah, but a lot of people complained about the price too.
Yeah, the price was a big deal. $350 is if you're paying $400 for a proton pack or $350 for just a standalone one figure. You look at the proton pack; it's got tons of electronics. It's got all the bells and whistles and hidden compartments and a removable cyclotron and all
cookies and condoms, man. That's what it comes with.
The cookies and condoms.
Cookies and condoms.
And also, here's another thing: is Black Series collectors are action figure fans who like to display their action figures. So the exclusive packaging on the figures it was coming with, I don't think that really matters to people because they're going to take them out.
Yeah.
So I think people got a little disgruntled with just a lot of it. I think it was a lot of little things that added up to people just not. Yeah. And I think the biggest thing of all is that the information leaked months in advance. Yeah. And by the time they released
last night, and I think that's a big thing.
It spoiled a lot, just overall.
Let's say they announced, let's say they announced Galactus, okay? Or when they announced Galactus, everyone, oh my God, Galactus, look at that thing. Yeah. Look at all the articulation. When does it go on sale?
Your imagination, it captures everything.
It's on sale right now. I got to get it. Rancor, people knew about it for 2 months, and by the time it comes out, you might be over it already. So
but even with the Sentinel and Galactus, they did those first kind of teasers before they announced it, and everyone already kind of knew what it was going to be.
Yeah.
But again, the way they teased it, it gives you that, oh my God, is it? I think it is. It sounds like it is. I'm certain it is, but is it? It's like, yeah, is CM Punk showing up tonight? I'm pretty sure he is.
Is he on the show?
Is
CM Punk's here tonight?
Right?
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
right? You know what I mean, right? It's the same kind of thing. And it's I don't know, man. And I think, and Jake's right. I think it has to come down to, you need to just want the base toy as it is.
Let's talk about now, Ryan. I'm going to lean on you.
Make that good
on G.I. Joe. Everything we just said about let's just put the Rancor to the side for a second. Why is the G.I. Joe Sky Striker so successful in comparison to the Rancor? This is not the first time they've ever had a Sky Striker. This is the third or fourth one they've ever put out. So what is it about this that makes it so different and so much more of an appealing item to G.I. Joe fans?
Well, if anyone who listens to Geek Dad Life, I think Dan Larson kind of went through it and he put it best. In fact, go back and watch that and watch Dan Larson do a great example of, I know more about this than you do, and let me tell you why. When people were like, well, I'll just buy an old one. And he was like, look, that's not how this works. Because it's got
Dan's great, by the way. Dan Larson.
Yeah, amazing.
Our connection to Dan Larson is, I wasn't that familiar with Toy Galaxy until Jay Key came into our life. Mm-hmm. And when YHS did some promotion for Spider-Man Far From Home with Jake Gyllenhaal, Tom Holland. You might remember that movie. No, wait.
Darkberry.
Yeah, Far From Home. The Darkberry. Toy Galaxy Dan was also doing stuff at the same time, and that's where I became familiar with Dan. And Ryan's right. By the way, Geek Dad in the house in the chat. Hi Jay, how are you? He had on Dan Larson twice, and Dan is a diehard G.I. Joe fan, and he laid out why this is something that you need.
It's everything from just even from the stand, and I like how it's like you can put the jet on that stand, which you see in the back there, in the back right, and it's like you can rotate it so it can look like it's like turning. You can have it look like it's taking off. You can have it look like it's flying straight. It just, plus it's 2-seater. The old one is not. The landing gear is actually going to work on this one. Or maybe if you buy a classic one, good luck. It's The details are amazing. I know some of the side panels and stuff open up as well. So you can actually, if you wanted to do displays where it looks like you have the pit crew fixing it or fueling it, you can do all of that as well. So if you actually are someone who, plays with your toys, but then says, well, I just take photos of them. You're playing with your toys. It's okay. We all do.
And it also comes with multiple label sheets where
yes, for you can do Cobra.
Yeah, you can make it a Cobra jet, you can make it a G.I. Joe jet, or the actual, whatever it is, F-15 labels. That might have people buying 2 or 3. And then they did this whole thing this week. By the way, I just want to get the number before we move on. It's at 14. Well, let me reload. With an hour and a half left, it's at 14,371. So they could still hit that 16,000. Who do
they need for what? How much is it for mustard and ketchup?
18,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next one is for Ripcord,
which is still super cool.
And they already got Scarlet. And then they did this thing this week where Cobra took over. And by the way, they're really Cobra Commander, not the greatest terrorist. His terrorist move was to add more figures to the.
Way to go, Coco.
He was like, I'm taking over the G.I. Joe.
And I'm going to help them.
Yeah. And what's cool about the Sky Striker as well, what they're doing, because they're coming out with that guy that was on the back of the package of the old toy.
Yeah.
So they're going to be writing up a whole thing for him. And he kind of now looks like I was kind of hoping they were going to make him look like Maverick from Top Gun, which would have been kind of cool, because then you would have had Top Gun.
There you go.
Place that too, right? Like without really doing it.
I feel like Jake's about to throw out his MacBook.
I love Top
so
Gun
I think what I worry about as a Black Series collector is that it makes me wonder if this has them losing a little bit of confidence, right? Because as a Ghostbusters fan, listen, I think the Hasbro Ghostbusters figures seem to be doing pretty well, but I don't want to speak for everybody, but the Proton Pack HasLab has been way more successful than I ever anticipated.
But I think we talked about this before too. I still think if they came out with goggles and a trap and a PKE meter, those would sell better than any of the plasma figurines.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people like role-playing stuff with Ghostbusters. Just an update, the Proton Pack has 5 days left and is only 1,200 away from the final backing tier, which is the stand. And they released these cool pictures of the there you can see right there, the removed cyclotron with the I'm going to display mine like that. Look how awesome that looks.
That's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a cool toy. It's so
very
cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. It's a good time to be a Ghostbusters fan, I'll tell you that much. Going
back to what you're saying, even about Black Series, like where can this go and what can they do with it? I think this is where I say they don't need to necessarily get rid of anybody, but I think they just need to hit a reset button with how they present themselves and the strategy again. And I think they need to just regain the trust of the fans and the collectors who collect not just Black Series, but I think Star Wars in general, and just I think that's kind of what's going on here. I think there's a lot of trust lost and a lot of fans that are just disappointed. And I think they're also tired of having to wait 2 years to get figures based on the movie they just watched.
Right. And it's not like everything G.I. Joe is knocking it out of the park. That Cobra movie that came out this year, or not the Cobra movie, whatever that movie is called, Snake Eyes. It bombed. All the Snake Eyes movie figures are a deep clearance. Like, it's not. I just think that the biggest takeaway I have watching the Star Wars team versus watching like the Power Rangers team or the Transformers team or the Marvel team or the G.I. Joe team is like all those people seem super stoked about the brand and excited and knowledgeable. The Star Wars team, I literally sometimes watch them and go, I'm not sure they've seen Star Wars. Like, I'm not like, I don't know. And I'm not saying like you have to have expert level knowledge of Star Wars, because I don't have that, but I think if you would have put me on there for 10 minutes, I would have sold 500 more Rancors.
You don't have to have knowledge. You just have to have passion.
I would have gone like this. I would have been like, listen, the opportunity to have a Rancor in your collection and complete the scene. Jabba's Palace is the most iconic part of the original Star Wars trilogy. You're on Tatooine, you got Jabba there, and now you've got the Rancor, and he's going to battle Luke, and you've got your Gamorrean guard. Like, just get excited about it. But instead they're going, look Look
We
how
almost had
high
it
his
back
hands
last
go.
night.
Look how high
We-
his hands go. Look
We
at
almost
him.
had him back last
Reach
night.
for
Remember
daddy.
that.
Yeah, it
We
was
had
close.
Tap by one.
It was
So
close.
I know we sold. We just need to sell, 499 more.
I mean, you got people bringing their Sentinel to the mall to get pictures with Santa Claus,
Mm.
and we can't even
Damn
sell a
it.
Rancor.
It's true.
It's true.
Oh, this is
I-
a
not
fun,
fair.
this
I love it.
comment. Matthew Henn, this is a funny comment. Watching the Star Wars team is like watching anyone at their first Toastmasters meeting. Yes.
Oh my god.
What if you don't know what
that-
Toastmasters is, it's a professional master class on learning how to do public speaking.
Yes.
So I think they could have got there with a couple more promotional videos leading up to it. I would have been on Instagram Live on Hasbro Pulse. I would have been doing Q&A. I would have been answering questions. I would have taken people into the production. This sounds cynical, but it makes me feel like they didn't want it to succeed.
That's what I was saying. Like it
Is
was
They had access
set
to
up for
Phil
failure.
Tippett, didn't they?
Is it that though, or is it that they just think because it's Star Wars they don't have to do any work, and that it's like Star Wars they'll buy it?
It could be that, which
a
is
bit of that.
clearly a mistake.
Yes.
Hubris.
Hubris. Mhm.
Look how big this Rancor is compared to this Optimus Prime. Like, who cares?
No,
It's
the-
not seeing your audience and who's buying it all. Like
I love
it's-
it. I still get a kick out of it. They compared it to the Razor Crest that nobody owns yet
Right.
for a size comparison.
That
Now,
was yes. I've
another-
seen that point brought up.
Yeah.
Tony Taylor said that if they didn't have three things going at once, this
Right.
would have been
Mhm.
Here's,
doable.
here's another thing, though. They extended the Unicron back in the day, and they're always telling us that the Black Series collectors are different from the vintage collectors. So this is like, maybe it's an education thing. Maybe the Black Series collectors maybe it needed an extra couple weeks, or maybe it needed some more education or some more marketing materials, like something.
Maybe this needs to be canceled. Maybe we just finished
No,
Black.
I'm going to cancel Black Series. Listen, I work for a marketing company. I watch product people do demonstrations of products that they work on, and I see how passionate people are about the things that they are producing. And I just wasn't feeling passion from this team, specifically on the Rancor. I felt it with the Razor Crest. I
Mhm.
really felt it with the bars. They sent me a beautiful.
If you were Mark Cuban on Shark Tank, you'd say no. You're not interested.
I would not invest.
Not invest.
I would not invest.
Mhm.
But Jake, I agree with you. And I think Proud AA Trapped in the U.S. Agrees with you. Again, they got too cocky over the Star Wars name alone. And yeah, I think that's probably part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said last night, the Rancor has packed his bags, leaving Tatooine and heading down to Sesame Street.
So, Craig, what do you think then? What's next for Star Wars HasLab? Do they go back to juniors?
100%. After the HasLab, after the Razor Crest ships, and people get it, and we wait 6 months till late next summer, it'll probably be a play set, probably the Death Star play set. It's kind of like Ghostbusters Afterlife. Just at some point, just give the people what they're just get them what they're asking for.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
again, we have to. There's how many series of Star Wars is coming out next year too? We could end up getting something out of Book of Fett that we don't even
True. That's a
know
good
yet
point.
as well,
A
right?
Rancor.
No, dude.
Now, I would not be. Listen, what if they decided to, instead of going the HasLab route, they maybe cut away the bonuses, maybe cut down on some of the paint apps, get the price down to $250 and just sell it as a deluxe figure on Hasbro Pulse. I bet they'd sell 10,000 of them.
Yeah, that sounds like a good way to go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, anyways, it's a bummer, and I feel bad for the team, but I don't know. Do you have other teams within your company? The best was last night. Dan Young from the Marvel team. He tweeted out a meme. It was just like, "What the hell just happened?"
Yes, dude.
So, anyways,
what does he know about losing a HasLab? Those guys are like he's
exactly.
they're like the Michael Jordan, Scottie
Yeah,
Pippen,
golden
and
touch.
Rodman of bloody Hasbro. You know what I mean?
They
So
really are.
sorry, Jake. More sports. We're just
It's
this is not.
I like
Jake.
it.
I think you guys were talking about Space Jam.
fine. Now, I'm trying to find the pictures. Let me find the pictures real quick, and then we'll call it. and get to sad comments. We appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Abby, tell them what to do with the YouTube channel here.
Okay, what you're going to want to do is smash that like button, first of all, and then subscribe so you'll be alerted whenever we go live, because we've been streaming a lot lately. So definitely subscribe, and then you'll be able to jump on when we are on. And subscribe so you can go watch all of our other videos. We've got a lot of recent interviews up. Great stuff with Monster Island and Jake. Bootleg Toy Anxiety, catch up on that. It's just a great place, great community, and we appreciate y'all hanging out.
Yeah, very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go to Twitter real quick. We'll go to yakface.com on Twitter. Now, Yakface was in the chat last night. And if you're not familiar with Yakface is a great resource on Instagram and Twitter for Star Wars action figure coverage and news and things of that nature.
Dude, I got a little nervous when I saw Yak Face pop up. I was like, oh my God.
It's
like the Yak Face is here. And I got like a little like squeamish and weird. It was like, and I was like laying in bed last night going, oh my God, Yak Face watched me.
Dude, it's a good feeling.
That's funny.
Good feeling.
It is a good
They
feeling.
like me.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the old Yak Face.
All right, so here we go. We're on Yak Face's Twitter now. A couple announcements this morning. These are not very surprising or anything, but we have the deluxe Black Series Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett that was revealed this morning, as you can see right here. A little blurry, but this was what we got instead of the Rancor. And then we got these reveals, which are the new Vintage Collection deluxe sets, kind of going back to that, remember the Kmart exclusive Vintage Collection figures from like 10 years back where
Absolutely.
Yes.
No bubble packaging, all cardboard. These are cool. We got the Imperial Stormtrooper here.
I was sad commenting to myself all day about these.
Because they're Walmart exclusives.
Because they're Walmart exclusives, and if Craig wants to play the piano, he can. We haven't gotten any of the 2021 Star Wars Walmart exclusives in Canada at all. Like nothing has shown up.
Right.
And it just made me go, well, fuck. And this was kind of like my idea too, where I was like, if I was running this line, because I could solve all of like Hasbro's problems, I would have done a character with a companion Grogu. And that's exactly what they're doing with two of these sets. The Ahsoka one being amazing. This one too is really cool with all the extra fire and
look at Grogu behind that fire. He's like, I'm gonna hide behind this fire.
Dude, I love it. I love it, and
That's great.
It just made me so upset that they were because I was like tomorrow pre-order, and I was like, Big Bad Toy Store is getting my cash, and guess what? They're not. In fact, nobody is, because clearly they don't like money.
You don't want my money. Fine.
The maple flavored, colorful Monopoly money. But yeah, I am bummed. I'm bummed that they're Walmart exclusives. I am that guy today about that. But I mean, fuck. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out somehow.
Ryan, keep talking. I finally figured out how to do this.
Oh, okay. Like I said, I'll figure it out. I will find a way to get all three of those sets. I want all three of them. I think they're great.
I like the Ahsoka.
Actually, I do. I love them. I think they're so cool. Even though I already have a Flame Trooper and I already pre-ordered the single card of Ahsoka,
Ahsoka's type.
I want those. I want those companion Grogus.
Yeah, those are really cool. And a couple more things we should probably touch on. Somebody mentioned it in the chat. Super 7 revealed they are going to be doing Animaniacs Ultimates, which is very cool. Not something I'm going to go in on. I enjoyed Animaniacs in my time, but not something I'm going to be investing $50-$60 a figure.
Okay, so I'm going to make a prediction here with Animaniacs.
He's buying them.
Okay.
Or I might.
Okay. Because we're always wrong, and because I've noticed now, like when they really showed the SpongeBob ones, like how freaking weird they are.
Yeah.
And then with even Simpsons, how they just went like completely off the rails.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So with Animaniacs, it'll probably be like one of the pigeons, but like screaming.
Right.
And then the other one will be like Pinky, but he'll be like dressed up like an old man or something.
Yeah.
And then we'll get their psychiatrist, but he'll be like losing his glasses and he's trying to look for them or something. And then the fourth one will be like Dot dressed up like a dude.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like with Super 7, the way they do it is like they'll do like one regular figure, then 3 weirdo ones, and you're just like, well, I got to get the regular one, and then I got to get the weird ones too. So,
But
yeah.
Animaniacs would be fun though. That'd be a fun. I think.
Sure.
I'm not going to get them, but I think that's a fun.
Listen, I like
One of
Super
you is
7.
gonna end up getting them.
Listen,
One of
I
you is
like
gonna end
Super
up.
7. They're
I
doing
was-
great
yeah.
work, but it's been going on 2 years on that wave 1 of those first Disney Ultimates. I'd like to get those in hand at some point.
Mm-mm.
I decided I'm not dry. By the way, I didn't even announce this. I am no longer actively being a completist or even going any further on the Super 7 Ninja Turtles line past the next wave. Once Donatello comes in and that scratch figure, I'm calling it a day. There's just no logical way to collect Super 7 and NECA Turtles. It just doesn't. It's just too much, and I don't
Cryos, man.
have the real estate for it, and I'm not buying the van.
The two cannot exist in the same toy room.
I will be excited for the NECA Turtles van when it comes out because that will happen eventually. I bet it'll be cheaper than the Super 7 van and maybe even cooler. So can't drop $500 on a turtle van. It's
News
just,
van first, NECA. News van first.
we got the news team. Now we need the news van.
Yeah.
Listen, I do want to give a huge shout out to our chat tonight. You guys are kicking ass. We've had a lot of fun. Hopefully Tony Taylor will let me know who's going to win this muncher. So if we can figure that out pretty soon. Do you guys have anything else before we get to sad comments?
I'm
No.
ready for sad content.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
same
think
comment?
so.
Okay.
I'm ready to laugh
Well, listen,
and cry.
you're going to laugh and cry tonight.
Yeah.
Sad comments is something we do at the end of every episode. It's kind of like everybody's got their thing. Like Geek Dad does, Stump John with the accessories, and other channels do other things. What do? We read commentary from Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and no judgment being passed. We just like to read the comments to let the people know what's being said out there, what the dialogue is.
Sometimes,
Platform.
a lot of the times, we even agree. So if
Deep
you
down,
want to
there's a
go
little
to
bit
a
of truth in all
Walmart
of
with
them.
a
Be
knife
careful.
or whatever that one guy was doing, that one comment.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't agree with all of them.
So we're going to do this. It's now time for sad comments. Who would like to go first?
Jake?
I'll open it up. Yeah.
Jake's going to open up the floor. All right. Now, Jake, where is this comment coming from?
This is coming from a NECA on their the latest Doc Brown figure that they posted.
Okay. So the NECA, what is it? The 1985 Doc Brown?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
All right,
Smile face, not good. Why did you do it, rough as bags? Normal hands are horrible. Please fix it. Looks like fried chicken.
Oh my god.
Looks like fried chicken. Okay. Not a bad
Damn.
start. Not a bad start.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, are you up next?
Sure. This one's from the Hasbro Pulse. We did not back the Rancor post today. I only grabbed one from there today because I felt like you just need to go see it for yourself. But I grabbed one I thought that was kind of fun, a little mean, but it's let's get
Let's
into
do it.
Here we go.
The price, the paint, and tears is what made this impossible to support. I hope you guys listen to consumer fan base and see cutting corners isn't the way. Also, the marketing team was pretty bad. 272 likes.
Wow. It connects. It connects with the people.
You're connected.
Oh my God. I
Yeah.
love that. I love
Mhm.
that. All right. Now, Jake, you got one. Where's this coming from?
This is coming from Super 7 on the Turtle Van.
Turtle Van. All right.
Couple
So
Turtle
it's-
Van ones.
Oh boy. Okay. Might be recusing myself on a couple of these. You wouldn't want us recusing
Accusing ourselves.
All right. Turtle Van. $499.99. Coming at you.
Does Brian, aka Super 7, live in the US? Have they heard of the inflation issue we are having here? People are trying to avoid spending too much in order to afford paying for gas. Since gallon is almost $6, I hope someday the American Greed TV show does an episode on you.
Whoa, you're pulling in the TV show. And
I hope
MSNBC.
people send a message to them and restrain from buying this so they can see that greed does not pay in the long run, especially in these inflation days.
Oh my god.
Like Inflation Days is like a movie.
It's like
Or HasLab.
it sounds like he's in the Mad Max universe.
Yeah.
From the director of London Has Fallen comes Inflation Days. You can take that turtle van. Okay.
Turned it into gas.
Yeah, I think the gas prices are bad for their regular car. Where do they get the gas prices with that turtle van? Ryan, you got one?
I do. This one's from the Sky Striker post on Hasbro Pulse. This was their morning post, trying to do that one last push. Yeah, here it is.
Mhm.
Before people knew it was backed.
It got back like 2 hours later.
Yeah, it got back like 2 hours later.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, right. On the last day with only hours to go and behind by 500 backers, you expect us to believe magically you'll gain all 500 in a single day? Not likely. I smell a bunch of inflated numbers in order not to have another failed backing and looking bad to your investors. I'm almost 100% certain there is padding going on to those numbers.
He knows the smell of bad numbers.
If there's one thing I know, it's those bad numbers. By the
Inflated
way,
numbers.
it's gone up like 5,000 today or something insane.
Yeah, it did. So, I mean, I don't... it didn't
Okay.
age well.
All right. Yeah. He should go delete that.
It was entertaining. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah. Jake, you got one?
Yeah, this is on NECA. This is on the April with the set where she's got the cat face.
Okay, the one I have right here?
Yeah, somebody
Channel
left
6
us
set?
on the
Okay.
Channel 6 set.
All right. Here we go.
I need a regular April re-release. I'm not paying scalper's price. And don't try to school me. I know what they are, and I know how this shit works. They do the exact same thing with figures. I even have stores that are dedicated to that. Getting stuff from other stores, including these NECA Target exclusives, and reselling, flipping them. There was no way to find her before the hype. So far, I managed to get them in the store. She was at the scalper store.
Oh my god. April, you know we're with you, and it'll be okay.
What is the scalper store?
The Scalper Store? That was a deleted song off the Coming Out of Their Shells tour soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was
I'm gonna
just
go to the
eBay was the
scalper
scalper store.
We're going. It's like, hello. There's like,
Scalper store.
we're 4 ninja teens and we're having fun. Scalper Store. Scalper Store. We're buying
That sounds like a
April.
commercial jingle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They should re-release that April. But
No,
not at the Scalper Store.
Not at the
Ryan says
scalper
no.
store.
No.
no,
Mhm.
They should.
no.
All right, Ryan, what do you got?
It's from the same post. They had some good ones, man. So, yeah, here we go. We're going back to the Sky Striker. Blunderers, fools. We have possessed power greater than any on earth, yet our conquests are stripped from us at every front. Lower the darn price, or add all the unlocks at the base tier. You should feel ashamed. A bunch of poor collectors are going to be taken advantage of. Question my opinion? Look at my account. Love the idea, just done in bad taste. You can get 12 classified figures for the price of this project. Seems very unbalanced, but in value. I don't know what the last line means. Also,
Me either.
I
don't
did
know,
go to
you
look at
should've
his
let me read it.
account.
Yeah,
It's
what's
on private.
The scalper store called. They're out of you.
I love that. What does that mean? Look at my account.
Look
what
at
are we,
my
What are we gonna
account.
find there?
I'm checking your account right
Well,
now.
we
sir.
don't know. It's private.
I love it. Okay.
I like that one.
Jake, you got one more?
Well, I got one more. Uh,
Can you do it?
Do you, do you want to read it or?
can I? I would like to.
All right, I'm gonna. Listen.
Should we
this
give
is- Here's
we
the
give-
disclaimer. I read this earlier.
Yeah.
It's so insane that it needs to be read, but what this person said is not representative or indicative of any of the thoughts, feelings, or opinions of Yes Have Some Podcast, Toy Anxiety, or most human beings.
Yeah.
But I want Jake to read it.
But we're gonna read it.
But it's sad comments. We'll keep it real.
Here we go. Now, what is the song? What was the comment on?
This is on the Turtle Van.
The turtle. We're back to the turtle van.
Back to the Turtle Van.
We're back to inflation days. All right, here we go.
All right. All right. Okay. After slowly stretching our buttholes
Oh
with
my
the
God.
overpriced Turtles figures, the price tag on this one feels like an unlubricated fist fuck with a sandpaper glove on, wrapped in barbed wire. Nice job, OK7.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, 7.
Okay.
Oh man.
Someone's doing well. Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
That
So-
person's well adjusted.
Totally.
What was the
So-
sandpaper part again?
Yeah, please do that again. Sounds like Human Centipede too.
I'll reread it just in a normal.
Okay.
After slowly stretching our buttholes with the overpriced Turtles figures, the price tag on this one feels like an unlubricated fist fuck with a sandpaper glove on, wrapped in barbed wire. Nice job, OK7.
Okay.
That's what I call inflation
Where can I
days.
get a sandpaper glove?
Holy shit. Yeah. I mean,
Can
listen.
you get that?
They
'Cause
win
that would
the
be
Muncher.
great for like.
Yeah.
Actual sanding.
Sanding? Yeah, if you could get it out on your deck and just kind of like by hand.
Oh yeah, make some 3D printed Boba Fett helmets. Just fucking go.
So easy.
Demon 888
Oh.
says, Jacob, read it in your sexy voice.
Oh.
That's what the first one was.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
yeah.
man. So that's somebody who I don't think is going to be buying
That's a
the Turtle
winner.
Van.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
You don't think?
I don't think so. I looked the end. I don't know if you guys caught it. They called it, instead of calling it Super 7, they said OK7.
Yeah, they weren't saying
Oh.
OK7. They were calling them OK7
Okay, 7.
OK7.
instead of
that's
Super
great.
7.
Oh, man. There you go.
Stupid 7.
There it is.
There you have it. Well, listen.
I like
Anything
mine
else?
better.
Are we done? Is this it?
We are. This is it, sir.
Yes, in
Wow.
the books.
In the books.
In the butt?
In the butt?
In the
Oh
books.
my god,
In
we
the
can't
books.
say that.
In the
It's
You
books.
okay.
can't say that, Carl
Can't.
Swinson.
Sorry, Carl Swinson does not stand behind the comments made during sand comments.
Yeah.
Sand comments.
Sand. I don't like sand. Sandpaper.
I don't like.
I don't.
It's coarse.
Unless it's wrapped
gets
in barbed
everywhere.
wire.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, listen, guys, this was a lot of fun. We appreciate
Thank you.
everybody hanging out. I know I had a great time. Let's roundtable it. Final thoughts. Ryan Dole, how you feeling about toys this week?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm really bummed out about more juniors being Walmart exclusives. But I mean, things are good. Things. Sky Strike is coming the way
Picking up.
folks want it.
This is where the fun begins.
Keep going, keep going.
Hurry
Yeah,
up, Ryan.
No, you
Yeah,
don't have to
don't
hurry.
forget to join group therapy. No memes. We're on Facebook. Yes, have some group therapy. Join us. Okay, bye.
Man,
Abby,
Are we
go.
really done? I don't get to. Oh, my final thoughts. I'm going to apply at the scalper store because I'm looking for work, and I'm hoping that maybe I can get a position there, working, with a bot or something. And
Buy some
scalping.
lawnmowers 4.0s. Abby needs a new car.
Yes. Yes.
Jacob.
Hey, I'm a little I'm a little overwhelmed with what's happening with the GI Joe Sky Striker thing because I just do not get GI Joe at all. So it's kind of fun to be on the outside and see how excited people are over
Yeah.
a fucking airplane. I don't get it, but people love it, and I guess that's cool. So
There you go.
Muncher.
Yeah.
We won Muncher.
Yeah, who won Muncher? That's what I need to figure out.
Tony,
Taylor.
who won Muncher?
Tony?
Tony.
Tony.
Blue Chainsaw Man has won Muncher. Our very own friend from
nice.
South Carolina. Congratulations.
Way to go,
Tony
Jeff.
already has one. I'll give it to someone else.
He doesn't have
He
one.
doesn't- we're
He didn't
sending
have
him.
Whoever
Yeah.
says the nicest compliment about, I don't know, Jake's beard.
No, we're
Yes.
giving it to Blue Chainsaw Man, and we appreciate everybody tuning in.
Fine.
We absolutely love this. Tune in every Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Do not forget to like this video. Do not forget to subscribe. And our final update with 54 minutes left. The Sky Striker is at 14,908. Needs over 1,000 to hit that next tier. For Ryan Dole, Abigail Gardner, Jacob Walsh, and the entire YHS family, we say goodnight.
Go spend that ranker money.
Yeah, you all just won $400. Spend it wisely.
Good job.
Bye.
Good job.
Bye,
Good
guys.
night.
Good